Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Guess what? We are right back out at the scene of the crime. There's a couple reasons why I want to come right back out here. It's 1 week later. The main reason is to catch a largemouth bass. But I want to find out a couple things. We were out here last weekend, 3 days in a row pretty much. And every day this was our main go-to. I made up several different videos. But this 1/8 ounce shaky head, the VMC Finesse Rugby Jig in 1/8 ounce. With that Zinkers sprayed grass Z-Man bait is what did the most damage. But we also caught them on a few other things. Well, it's been a week later, and it's been a nasty week as far as temps and conditions. If you remember right, last week it was like 79, 80, 81 degrees. It's dropped 10 degrees. Right now it is 11:30 in the afternoon. We do have a good clouds and storm front possibly still coming later on this evening, which may actually help. But all week long we've had cold temps. We've had temps in the I think it's the highs were the 50s, lows in the 40s, like almost all week long. 3 or 4 days of rain. And we're going to get out here, the water's way up, and see what effect that has on the fish. But there's also a couple other things I want to talk about in today's video, and I'm not even sure which video, how many I'm going to make. But we're going to cover a couple other things along with trying to find out if this is still working. We're going to talk about your combos, like fine-tuning, refining your fishing by putting together rod and reel combos for throwing certain size baits, certain style of baits, and stuff like that. So buckle up and hang on. We're just getting started. Gonna catch your fish.
Oh, Mother Humper, you had a... Yeah! Ah, it's huge!
Okay, I'm going to try to reel this back. Ah, son of a... Stuck on something. Alright, we are starting off struggling. We got murder hornets chasing us and tough bites. We are definitely not on a good bite right now. We got to either find a different bait that's working or just find some fish that are active. I got Olivia throwing that little micro chatter with the slim swims on it. Might get into some crappie. I'm throwing the little micros and the regular chatter baits. Might need to throw the doctor through here. If I could stop catching freaking wood. Everybody, we're struggling. We have tried several things. We haven't been here long, but I've tried several different things over in the shallows and no action. I've had little bumps, throwing the worm back and nothing. So we may go ahead and go jump to the deep side. There's one right there finally. That took longer than it should have for me anyway. So I went with, if you guys remember right, for a couple seasons I flat tore them up on this black and blue chatterbait with that gold blade, and it strikes gold.
Gold.
There we go. Finally caught one on the worm. We did so good last week, but it's a little one. And it's been a while. May need to go, I did last week, I went to 16th ounce in this shallower water. It's probably what I need to do. Get back out of there. And we lost our bait. That's the first time I've had that happen. The braid is what broke. And that's why I think I'm done buying this. This is not Hercules. I had Charles pick this up at Everhart. I just wanted to give it a shot. I saw him using it, and I will never buy this ever again. And we got a fish. Let me turn the boat.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Just keep pressure. Don't ever let completely off. Olivia has a nice bass. Just kind of keep the rod tip like that and reel when you can if you feel him coming in. And he got off.
He's off. Damn it!
You had a nice bass. That was nice. Hey, I just had broke my line. Olivia hooked into a good one. Told me I may need to try some swim baits.
I don't count it as I got it if I didn't actually get it.
What I'm talking about is during the fight. You can't tell me that you weren't excited like when you felt how big it was and it was pulling. I mean, yeah, you get bummed out because you don't get it in, but...
Mm-hmm. Story of a man's life.
Anyway, we're letting the wind blow us down this way. And we're just... got one. Oh boy, he's not huge, but he's exciting. I switched to the worm. Olivia's still throwing that little bit of swim bait. But we're just going to let the wind blow us down to the dam and then hit him harder once we get to the dam with the worms and stuff like that. We ain't got time for jumpers. We got to get on a bite, like I thought. Oh boy, look at that crappie.
Ooh.
That is a nice crappie. I'm going to bring him over here. I'll get him off. Pink TRD catches a crappie. We're anchored down, crappie and bass fishing, I guess. This TRD just flat has him. Get it unhooked. There we go. What do you think? You want to kiss it?
No.
That was an eater size. Definitely is coming and going. Whoa. And we got one. Looks to be another crappie. Yep. Somebody is on the crappie. Bring it here. Which I think you usually do every time you come down here with me fishing. Turns into me unhooking your crappie video.
I can unhook them.
I'm just messing. There we go. Oh. Missed one. Missed a fish. Don't know what it was. We are sort of struggling. Last week, a couple hours in, I had probably 20 fish or better. There's a hit. There we go. All right. Took a while. Delayed reaction. That might be a little bit. No. I don't think he's any better. No, that's a good bass, though. And there we go.
God dang it. Good job.
That would almost be a keeper. I'm not sure the inches, but very nice largemouth. The pink TRD was working, but we want to try something different. So I've talked about this. I don't think I've ever really showed you. This is one of the sprayed grass zinkers I've been using. So I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to actually have 2 TRDs out of this thing. So try to get it in the center. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but just try to get it that way. And then just cut it right in half. And then now what you're left with are 2. This one's a little bulkier and it's just a touch on the small side. But there are 2. And let me hold up. There's the pink one. I guess I should have showed you this. So see that? That is the same thing. Trust me. That is the almost identical one. And then the other end, the tail end of the original one, if anything, just a touch smaller overall. So we're going to actually go with the smaller one. So we're going to stick with the red head. And even on a TRD, I want the brightest color on the bottom, like it's the belly of the bait. So we're going to rig it up. You want it rigged up straight as you can get it. That is pretty good. And she's going to throw that out and hopefully catch fish. I'm throwing this guy still, kind of doing opposite ends. I'm trying to get that crazy loud reaction bite a little deeper, and she's throwing that kind of in the bank. And then we'll be trying stuff in the middle.
Wow.
There's like no... It works. That is a baby. She has a little, that's definitely the littlest fish of the day. Get it in. Bring it over. We're going to give it a kiss.
Take a picture with that one.
Yeah, get a picture. Whoa. I told you those would work. No problemo. Now she cast that bubblegum pink one over there, caught a couple crappie, but no bass. And then look at this monster. Sprayed grass.
I wanted a picture with that.
Oh, you did? Too bad. Better luck next time. Did you see that? I broke the whole branch off.
Your earlobes are just shaking, bouncing up and down.
Get in this boat! You don't need XG. This is just a 50. It's not even a HG. Gotta get that baby cranking. What'd you say, my earlobes were kicking in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my... if you wonder why I got big earlobes, that's like the counterbalance when I move too fast. Look at that big dude. Check your line. But P-Line Original takes quite a bit to get it jacked up. All right. Oh!
Oh, it's still on there.
It's still on there. It jumped. You give up too quick. Olivia's got a nice one. Nice little bass.
Nice big bass.
Nice little bass. Bring it over here. And we've switched out. You guys can make this out. I'm sitting down. I'm rigging up mine. Got that little bitty 1/8 ounce with the underspin with that little bitty Meredith. Same color as the big one she missed, but in a very smaller version. You want to kiss this one? Mwah. Get out there and jump. All right, keep going.
Meredith, as in Grey's Anatomy, Meredith.
Meredith, as in these baits. Let's try to take the bass. Right here. We're going to switch out this bait for something totally different. It's not working until it works. Okay, maybe I just gave up too quick on it. But that is not what I'm wanting. I'm wanting big bass. What do you guys think? Do you hear how quiet that was? I gave it a 7 out of 10 and it jumped.
Yeah, that other one's
All right,
much
boys and
lighter.
girls. We, Kang Teton 632 bit the dust. I don't know exactly what happened. Olivia'd have to tell you. I think she got caught in the grass with that crappie jig and was yanking and it snapped. But it is overrated, like for the line. I think it only says 2 to 4 pound line, and we've been running 10 on it for like the last 3 years, and it finally 6 to 10, and I think that's probably 10. So finally bit the dust. But I think you can buy the Kang Teton tips, and don't hold me to it. I'll tell you later in the video. I want to say they sell just the tips, and right there's where the tip comes off. So it broke up past there. I want to say for like $20 some, I'm going to order another tip and we'll get this baby going again. So that's what happened while I was busy.
Whoa, right at the boat.
She's just got a big one. Oh boy. Get him over here. That's a bluegill or a hybrid bluegill.
Let me give you some line there.
Ow.
Those are the ones that the fins will get you.
Yeah, they can. You just got to get a tight grip top to bottom so you don't squeeze them.
Look at that little mouth.
Yep, that is a true, I think, just bluegill. I don't think that's a hybrid or nothing. He gone. I didn't even hit the button. I said, before we throw in the towel, let's just give it a shot with this guy. So I went from the Booyah, very first cast, threw this one on, and instantly caught a fish. Like, it was insane.
Like, it was totally insane. Like, he just threw it and bam. Like Emerald Lagasse. Bam!
Bam, bam, bam! Bam! Guns out, sun's out, get out. Let's go. Jacking around. I had that bait just soaking. I stopped, got a bait for Olivia. Wasn't even recording. I switched out baits. I'll show you if we get this bass in. This is a big one. This is the fish of the day. Goes to show you, just keep throwing. That is not a huge one, but that is the biggest of the day. Look at that.
You
sucker.
got on purple.
Yeah, I put on the purple one. It's a little different. One side is almost the same color as the sprayed grass, but the other side is a lot brighter.
Something you told me never works.
No, I almost went with white. I got white with like a silver fleck. And I thought, I'll try this one before I go to white. All right, zeroed out. What'd you say you guessed?
2.
2 pounds. I'm guessing pound and 3/4. Not quite 2. Ooh, very close. 1 pound, 10 ounces. What is it, 16 ounces to a pound? So close. Very nice bass. Is this a jumper?
No.
She says you're not a jumper. You know what I think?
I think she's
She may.
right.
Okay, we're trying a little different. We got the Stealth Bomber in the background. Oh, America, baby. These American bass are to catch today and go to town. All right, sitting down, not even trying. I got another bass. Not big, but this.
That's not bad.
No, it's a nice bass, but not what I'm wanting. I'm wanting giants like last week. But the Purple Passion is the color of choice. Do we have a jumper? Sure we do. And they're not big enough to take this anchored arm. I'm still throwing it there and then pulling it to deeper. That one is, but that's probably what, that size and smaller is what's been hitting this zinker. And bluegill, I'm sure. They're gonna have to start getting bigger. We're gonna have to put an end to this video. Okay, guess what? All right, everybody, putting an end to this video. We're gonna let the winds blowing us down into the dam. I'm gonna try it if I catch any more, and we're probably gonna go hit the shallows real quick, but I'm putting in the video. Probably not gonna have the best luck. If I do, I'll tag those fish on the end of this video. But same setup as last week did work. It's caught some bass. The biggest bass, 1/8 of an ounce VMC finesse rugby jig with Z-Man zinkers in, I believe that's called Purple Passion. But the purple with almost a white belly zinkers. The numbers aren't there, or the overall big bass, but we've tried a lot of baits. Tough Bite, if you remember, I talked about how we've had over the week, there's been like 3 days of rain, temps in the low 40s, high in the 50s on like a couple days. So the water temp is now 74. It's roughly 10 degrees cooler than last week.
Okay, well you need to get me to the bank because this is not going to work out here in the middle of no man's land.
Ma'am, will you hang on? I'm trying to wrap up this video and I'm going to catch a big bass right over here. So we've hit this spot over here where we're going now, where the wind's blowing us into, but we have not hit it with this purple worm. So as I get out of here, that's what we're going to do. And we got, that's a murder hornet.
Well, it better get the heck away from me.
Let me see, hold still. Look at that. Did you guys see that thing? That's one of those murder hornets. That's what they've been talking about. It's live. It's a murder hornet. They're here, kids. If you don't hear from me again, murder hornets.
Well, you're going to hear from me before it kills me, that's for sure.
Look at that thing. Look at it. Can you guys see it out by my pole? Look at that thing. Watch it. It'll come in again. What is that? That is either the smallest hummingbird I've ever seen or the biggest freaking bumblebee looking thing. It's not a bumblebee. It looks like a giant overgrown sweat bee. Look at it just hovering out there, just waiting for me. All right, where was I? Oh yeah. And here it comes. Look at it. Look at it.
Shoo it away.
No, look at it.
Okay, they see it.
Did you guys see it? What is it? I need a freaking fly swatter. Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm gonna hit it.
Do it.
Oh, it hit the ground. And it took off. It could come back and bite me. Fish. Coming at me. That felt like a fish running towards me with it. I would reel and I wouldn't feel anything. I'd reel a little more. Didn't feel like I was pulling that bait at all. Felt like it was just coming with me. Make a hit. There we go. That is not, well, it got bigger. Whoa, that is a nice one. Here we go. Here we go. Stay on.
Where is it?
Right there. See? Oh boy, his head's shaking. I can feel it. Here he comes. That's a nice bass. Biggest of the day, I think. I don't think it's like a 5-pounder, but 3, maybe bigger. Coming right at me. See it? Look at that bass. That is a 3, 3.5. It's gonna jump. Oh, do not come off. Look at that.
Hit on mine.
Just change the color up. Let me see if I can get over and get him. Mwah. Look at that huge. That, my friends, is not a giant, but it is a very nice, healthy bass. Big female, I'm sure. I got that murder hornet on me again. Feel something buzzing around my head. Look at that. Jeez, look at that. It's eating up. They definitely didn't have bellies like that on them, most of them last week. I don't know what's going on. They probably ate up during that storm, during those few days before the water really started dropping down. There it is. Showstopper. Anybody want to guess the weight? Should we weigh it or should we not?
3 pounds.
3 pounds. Okay, I'm going to guess 3.5. Let me keep it wet. I know it sounds dirty, but keep it from dying. Okay, give me a minute here. Zeroed out. It always goes to negative. Ooh! Got bigger. 3 pounds, 5 ounces.
I won.
8, no. 8 ounces would have been 3.5. I call it 3.5. Would you call it 3?
Yeah.
I won.
It says 3.5.
3 pounds, 5 ounces. You were off by 5 ounces. I was only off by 3. I win by 2 ounces. Good enough.
And he's not competitive, people.
No, I'm not. And we're going to call this baby 3.5 pounds just because we can.
No, we're going to call it 3.5.
I can cut out the footage of weighing it and call it 3.5 easy. It feels better, more like 4. Look at that fat tail. Hey, all right. Let's see. Old girl's going to jump. Take bets on this. You think she's going to jump? Jesus! That fish just like sprayed water all in the boat. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. It was a good one. See you next time. Get out, go bass bonsai for yourself. And thanks for watching. What are you sitting there because you got to pee? Alright, we're about done, but I just want to, I hate to leave when there's that big a fish.
You don't have to leave. I just got to pee.
Oh, had another bump.
I'm going to pee in this McDonald's cup.
Go ahead. Got another one. Got another one, I swear. Another nice one. They're loading up in here. It may not be quite as big as the other one, but it's close. It may be, I don't know, I can't tell. It's another nice bass, jeez. Oh no, it's smaller, it's about 2, pound and a half, almost 2. Look at these bass. Whoa! Drag is slipping. These bass are loading up over in here now. This one's only got one eye. See that eye? He's blind in that eye.
Aww. Call him One-Eyed Willie.
That's old One-Eye Willie. He's the jumper. We're going to definitely get a jumper out of this one. Definitely. I'm positive. Come on, Willie. Get out there. What do you think? Huh?
Willie had an unfair advantage.
Yes, Willie. Woo! He's a jumper. Why do you have unfair advantage?
Because he only had one eye. Maybe if he had both eyes, he wouldn't have got on the worm.
Oh, no, no, no. That means I'm a hell of a fisherman. If I can go out and catch a one-eyed bass and make him see that bait, that means I threw it on his good side. They are loading up right back in there. That is the same place they were last week. And if you remember right, oh, I thought that was another one. We anchored right in here. There's another hit. There's another fish that quick. We anchored. That shows you sometimes. This was a giant one. Oh my God. Oh my, get the net. I don't even have a net. Look at this little dude. Here, you want me to throw this back out in your... That was quick. Catch and release. But we anchored here and fished for what, an hour? How long did we fish here for?
I do not know.
Probably, I would guess an hour. We spent here just trying different stuff. Now, I did not try this. Got another one. That is not a big one, though. Oh! Don't accidentally leave none of that footage in. All right, boys and girls, just missed a little one. Well, I didn't miss him, I had him. But right over here, not so much here, over a little more to the left. And I can feel it bouncing off some grass that's over there. There's another one on it right now. They are loaded up there now. You want to throw this for a little bit?
I can throw a short one, I guess.
Let me see if you can catch any.
Probably not.
You want to try this exact worm bait and all? There we go. I just hand it over to you. You cast right over there and see what you can do. And there we go. Proof is in the pudding. Purple pudding, that is. Oh, that thing ate it. You ate it way too long. Bring him over here. I'll try to save his little butt.
Oh my God. Either I go too early or I wait too long.
Well, look at the, hold it like that right there. Look at this fish. We are working our way out of here. This bait is still working. We're just going, that is a skinnier looking fish for some reason. He's a jumper rope. We're working our way out of this area. Still debating if we want to hit the shallows or just pack it in and go get ready and go to the movies. But the bite is definitely coming around with this worm anyway. There we go, finally. Little bitty guy in the grass.
Finally, it's happened to me.
These suckers are getting a little, very little.